Bradley Aiden Johnson here. What is the key to fitness? And many people are going to have a different answer to this, but from my perspective, you didn't catch that? It's organization. You got to be organized. You got to pre-prepare. You got to be ready in advance, like weeks in advance. Everything that you do with your fitness, you should have known you were going to do that at least 24 hours previous. That's one of the things that I developed as I started working out, and came one of the best things that come out of working out that has nothing really to do with working out. You know, you look better and you feel healthier and stuff like that, and food is cheaper. That's all things that you can touch. But like to feel more organized about every aspect of your life, that all came from fitness. And when I started working out, I was preparing meals on a Monday that would last throughout the whole week. Now, you got to be organized. You got to have a certain amount of food. You got to have all your stuff ready. You got to create a big chunk of time on a Monday so that you can actually cook all the stuff. And that organization, it bleeds through into all other aspects of your life, really, especially your fitness. I can't begin to tell you how important it is to plan your workouts, plan your food, plan your eating, plan your cooking, and just plan. If you fail to plan, you're planning to something. I can't really remember. Either way, something bad. Don't do that. So what you want to be trying to do is seeing a little bit ahead, seeing in the future. You should know a few things about your life. You should know what kind of things go down in your day-to-day week, what generally happens to you, and you've got to plan contingencies for when those things happen. People are always saying things like, oh, I was going to work out, but then my mum came over. Oh, I was going to do this, but then work ran late. I was going to do this. No. You're living your life. You should know the kind of things that happen to you, and you should prepare contingencies for those eventualities. For instance, the simplest one is, I was going to cook at 6 p.m, but work ran late. I didn't get in until 7, so I got this X terrible thing that ruined my numbers for the day. You should have meals that you have ready to go that you can quickly consume in your place of work. You should expect that sometimes things might not go exactly to plan, and you should have a thing prepared in advance for if that should be the case. Yeah, you should have a meal plan for what happens if I'm at work and it runs late, and it's like an alternative meal plan to what you have. So maybe your meal is that you were planning to have is asparagus with chicken breast, and you were going to snack on 20 grams of nuts, right? And you were going to cook that later on and the nuts are at home, but then work runs late, so then you can't have that. You should have in your mind, well, that's okay, because whenever work runs late, I've got this drink, that's just here that I have ready that can replace some of that, and then the rest of the drink I'll get when I'm home, so I don't have to worry about messing up my diet and having to get something terrible, because I'm going to get my calories from this drink. That's just an example. Also, workouts, I have, in the entire time that I've been working out, I have never, not once, missed a single workout. I have never, not once, interrupted a single workout. And I've had all kinds of crazy things happen, but I plan in advance. I'll give you an example. I'll give you 2 examples. On the day of my mum's birthday, when my mum turned a certain age, I'm not going to say, I had certain jobs and tasks, as you can imagine, being the oldest son, to help my mum's birthday party run smoothly. I also had to work that day, a long day, and I managed to get 2 cardio sessions done in that day. One in the morning, one after work, just before I had to do a few things to help my mum out for her party. I planned those workouts like a week, 2 weeks in advance, to make sure I hit those workouts. There's no excuse not to train. Training doesn't take very long, and if you plan it and execute that plan, you'll make sure you hit those numbers or that workout, because your body doesn't care about the excuse. You have to remember that your body has no interest in why you didn't work out. All it knows is you didn't work out that day. Let's store some fat. All it knows is, was that a pizza? Excellent. Let's store some fat. That's the way the body sees life. So you have to think one step ahead of your life. I'll give you the second example. Hasn't even happened yet. The second example is Christmas Day, the 25th of December. Christmas Day, 25th of December, my Christmas Day generally runs like this, always runs the same. I go to my mum's early in the morning, we have a Christmas breakfast, and we open a couple presents. My little brother opened a few things. We then go to my grand's, and the Christmas Day unfolds, eating and all that stuff. We then generally get home really late. So where in that would I work out? I'll tell you this now, it's not Christmas yet, and I've known this since November. Christmas Day is legs day for me. It's weight training day, it's legs day. I'm going to wake up at 5 in the morning, I'm going to do legs day. After legs day, I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to cycle for about 30 minutes, and that'll get in my usual morning cycle and my usual weight training on Christmas Day. Because Christmas Day doesn't mean anything to my body. All my legs know is if I don't train them, I miss that day. So I will be training on Christmas Day. I've pre-planned my training on Christmas Day. I'm not saying to you, train on Christmas Day. I'm saying that I'm going to train on Christmas Day. I'm not going to say after Christmas Day, it was, oh, I wanted to train, but then surprisingly, on Christmas Day, people do things. Who would have thought it? You should know that. You also should know that humans require food. You don't need to get hungry to know that you're going to need to eat again in the future. So why not pre-prepare your meals? Hopefully that's been some help. BradleyAidenJohnson@gmail.com. Organisation is the key to working out. Organise. Follow my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Like the video and subscribe. Peace.